drawing and my line, which is a metaphor. It's a metaphor for many things. It's primarily what you might call a journeying or wayfaring sort of line. All I'm doing really is responding to the line above when I'm drawing. I'm not particularly copying it exactly. I'm just following it, really. It's a very intensive, concentrated process, just following the ups and downs, and really where my hand takes the new line. Hence the notion that it's more of a performance in one sense, even if only a private one. Now it's continuous, because it's a bit like what life is like, isn't it, really? It's a journey. It's a journey. Maurice Merleau-Ponty talked about a symbiotic relationship that you have with your image. I think you have this type of relationship with what you might call your primary articulating form. I sometimes think it's hard to see that this could be called art, but this is what I do, whatever it's called. I love the fibres on the paper and fly up to meet you and catch the nib, but I carry on, having taken account of them, but simply carry on regardless. I also get some strange optical effects. Sometimes the warp lines appear to move forward as if I'm behind them. Spending so long drawing, the symbiotic relationship, if that's what it is not just with the line. It's with the tools as well, and which in my case is the pen. So the pen becomes crucial. It's a bit like a brush for a painter, I suppose. And I realised the other day how close that relationship is, because I lost the one I was working with. I was distracted and lost it. I completely lost my focus. it was quite upsetting. I have to make friends with the pen every time I pick it up, really, in the sense that I have to get to know it. It's almost like it's a sort of disembodied approach, or at least there has to be a bodily link with the pen until we get used to each other again. The line, the pen and me. I think it's also worth commenting that when I'm following this line, I don't look back and I don't look forward. I review the whole thing if I have a break, but not when I'm in the process. It is a very continuous, very focused process, which for me is not boring at all, though it may seem that way. I just love the line. I like those little squibs of fibres that just happen, that you gather on the way and encourage the ink to dribble out in little pools. I always draw to music. I used to think that the music was taking care of the left brain. I don't know whether it's that or whether the music lies in the interstice between the two. Because I'm listening to the music almost as intently as I am following the line. Both of which I can do for hours. I like this Japanese concept of no mind, which I think you can relate to materiality as a kind of aspect of vulnerability. It feels as if I'm making such a minimal line, the smallest line possible, the thinnest paper I can get hold of. It reflects the human condition. We are so many and appear to make so little difference, yet we are capable of such huge destructive force. So I make a statement about vulnerability, about non-power, about non-spectacle, about the unimportance